De ce oare? Nu, aici am pune o întrebare, că e ciudată.
Huh.
Thank you.
First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Good morning, Payman. We live in France.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontain's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Acum agheță-ne.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Nouvelette.
Aleu, mai e pronunțat numele ăla, vă rog frumos.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the
Lene.
matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Oh, the most depressed characters in here. Linet, nu fi retarată. Două secunde, vorbim de Fontain. Vorbim de cine au dat nouă jocul.
You lead the way.
Ne-au dat-o gratis.
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
Momentul ăla, genul ăla de persoane care încearcă să se prezinte, persoane care vor la persoana a treia și încearcă să se prezinte. Payman is Payman.
We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us! Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Nu, chiar că nu suntem frați. There's a hard thing left for me.
So that's how you think it is?
Da.
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Aoleu. Bă, scuzați cărțișoara, de ce se face scaunul ăsta, nu știu de ce recurs cărțișoara ăsta. Nimic, deci pe mine.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontain for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontain now.
E, prietenul care mi-a zis că o să dureze foarte mult Fontaine-ul, încep să-i dau credite. Mă plictisesc. Sunt oameni care au pus 6 ore de video pentru ambele actori din Fontaine 4.0, deci turbez. 6 ore, ceva de genul. Și în jumătate de oră te să apară 4.1. I'm gonna die.
Where to begin?
Mi-e frică că nu știu cum să le postez.
Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
No.
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Charlie, uite pe...
Hello, traveler.
Ai tumor sau Alzheimer?
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, all right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here.
De ce sun... Eu nu înțeleg ce a fost numele ăsta. De la foca lor puteau să-i pună orice nume, că... Boar sau Morax sau Belzebub sau Barbatos n-au nici o treabă cu numele lor. Naida, Zhongli, Venti, Raiden, ei de fapt. N-au nicio... De ce trebuie să pună de la Focalors la Furina? Că sună așa ciudat, pronunțat în engleză. Nici în română, în orice limbă, Furina sună ciudat spus. Furina. Coaie, deja te duce cu capul în chestii, în zone greșite.
Please, follow me.
Am zis tu. Nu cum aveți să luăm trenul ăla explicativ. Nu știu dacă mai mea toată, că am fost toată în trenul ăla. Pe main account. Nu știu dacă mai țin încă o dată. Asta că zice cineva cu persoana care m-a dus că zice vreo 200 de ori. Ne, doi amărâți cu zeu Inazuma.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Acum zice mai un prieten meu că ne așteaptă Furina. Mama are și gardie. Cine dracu ești tu fără regină? Hai, clorin, nevermind. Să nu spui că ești antemergătorul ei, că te bat. Ba da. Să mor tu, clorin de antemergătorul furinii.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did you know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Yeah, that's kinda pain. That's a painful personality. E genul de persoană de vezi o bați până taci.
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Deja mă simt ca la spectacol deja.
Is she talking about us?
Nu, de ei doi. Normal.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally.
Eu că n-am înțeles de ce are un ochi diferit și unul nu. Adică practic gen ăsta e deschis cu picătura închiță și invers. Dar n-am înțeles de ce. Și are o să vedeți mai încolo aici. Am văzut ceva super ciudare ca de ea.
Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity.
Aoleu, doamne!
Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
Nu era Nahida zeul ăla care ne citește mințile și știa ce vrem de la ea?
I, Fosalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Ce vocea lor. Ce voice. Cum a pronunțat, mă, că nu pot. Doamne, ce ciudat sună să-mi dau acolo.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
Kinda.
Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Fuck you.
Whoa, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Plictisitul. Bă, Nevermind. Am o prietenă care îi place foarte mult de Furina. Iubește caracterul ăsta. Bă, deci o definește uneori.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Da.
Wow, I
didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Neața soare. Sunt îmbrăcat diferit de orice nație. Și am niște lumini care se pare de ce naiba să coia din live?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Actually, I'm scared if the entirety vet heard about us already.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
From another world.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Did I lost something? Like chiar my mood is really bad right now that I don't understand what the fuck is happening. Cum s-a ajuns la asta? Mamă, nu-mi zic. Aoleu. Nu vreau să mă bag cu Clorin. Stai, ce? Nu înțeleg.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
And what?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Shut the fuck up, Clorin. You killed Navia's father. Ce? N-ați auzit nimic? Cui pasă în pana mea? M-am bătut cu Ajdaha, care-i demonul lui Morax în puii mei. M-am bătut cu Raiden, care-i zeu Thunderului și distrugea lumea în jurul ei, în pana mea, o spărgea ca pe o sticlă cu sabia aia. M-am bătut cu ea de 15.000 de ori. M-am bătut cu Fisul, cu un robot gigantic, cu Fatui Harbingers, cu ce dracu nu m-am bătut și mi-e frică mie de Farina. M-am bătut cu un dragon în pana mea. Ieși afară.
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior.
I draw a sword against 2 gods with you, and a lot of monsters, demons, harbingers, etc. Shut the fuck up, Farina.
Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Știți care e problema? Ultimele zile eu m-am uitat foarte mult la cineva, nu face reclamă acum, care face seria de la zero cu Mortal Kombat, pentru că astăzi sau aseară a apărut Mortal Kombat 1. M-am uitat la foarte mult cu Mortal Kombat. Faza asta cu Bring It On, când a scos lumii Sabia, era ceva, nu, Doamne, mi-aș dori să vină așa pe rând gardienii, Clorin, Furina, să fie așa, ca Mortal Kombat, îi iau pe rând pe toți, 1v1. A fost și chestii de 1v1 în Nazuma.
Oh, yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
Ia treci și fă jos.
On Aranias, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. They're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Lasă-mă să înțeleg un lucru. Deci eu ajung la judecătorie, arestată, Pentru că ești tu imbecilă și mă provoci la bătaie. Stai puțin, cum ce? Eu asta deduc din ce se întâmplă până acum.